How's it going? Time for our second installment of the summer season 2024 in Death Unchained videos. And today we are on Purgatory 2. I think I want to try to step up my game here with my videos a little bit. I'm sure they're probably getting dull and boring to many of you who have seen them for a number of years now. I'm going to try to add in a lot more instruction, a lot more about what my thought process is for doing anything. So it may slow the videos down a little bit. But at this point, you know, this is not a speed run anymore. Now we're about points and about scoring. So we're going to try to do a little better and, like I said, step our game up. So on that note, we're now currently sitting at, I believe, somewhere in the 300s after last week, 375. You see my buddies are doing pretty well up there. Weevil's up in the top 100. That's awesome. Okay, so we're going to jump in here. We ended last week at 475 for the cycle, which is about 25K less than I like. But again, with a speed run, that's what you're going to get. This week, we're on Purgatory 2. As I said, we're going to focus on headshots and things that score us points. So, on that note, let's get into it. I think I was down 1 health, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's right. Loadout, I've got the Divine Sight. I've got Cat 5s. I have a Cat 1 in my green slot, and I've got Winter's Bite. So what I want to do is, in this one right here, I want to have Wrath of God. No, actually, I want to have Winter's Bite here, towards the higher cycles. And I'm missing Tempest, which you typically don't get on a cycle 1 drop. All right, well, first order of business is to catch up on some points. So this is a pretty straightforward map. One of the things you're going to want to do to really improve your game is to know the maps really well. One of the things I want to point out is we have those monks over there on the top. So there's several top side instances here where there's going to be monks. So we're going to sweep around and get those guys just to make sure we do a full clear. Oftentimes, if you're going to see an orphan in this zone, it's going to be in this first hallway there. And yeah, so we're just going to, this is really straightforward. The path, we're going to just work our way through. I mean, this is not you can already see the bell tower from here. This is a very small starting zone. So really trying for headshots here. Okay, and again, super bright. Still loving the light shining through the stained glass on the floor. That's such a great effect. It's not uncommon for me to try to take all those guys out since I have this safe space now. If I need to, I can pop back into it. So let's go ahead and see if we can do some long-range headshotting here. There we go. That's some points. All right, we're going to just jump right in now. You noticed I was able to shoot right there and put my shield up almost simultaneously. All you have to do, you draw and immediately do your left grip. So you can let people get really close to you, and holding your shield out like that kind of extends that shield. And so you can fire and get that shield up immediately. It's a nice technique. Kind of broke off the headshot for the monk. I just didn't want him out there. All right. And we know those guys are dead, so no big deal there. Oh, Titan. Don't mind if it do. Right, I'm just going to shard over. Oftentimes instead of using my teleportation arrow, I'll shard because I have better control, because I only want to move a little bit. And again, the reason I can't do locomotion is because of the motion sickness I get. I alerted something. So let's see, I'm sure it was a monk right there, but. So yeah, for me, short distance movement is gotta be a shard motion. Let's go ahead and get this monk in here. Nice. So I don't need that Cataclysm one. I'm actually going to try to get rid of the other one. All right, so we finished that. Now remember, we've got guys up top, so we're going to end over there. So we're going to go up top here. So that was not bad. So this zone is pretty much almost done. Okay. Quick and easy zone. Let's see if we have maybe a Tempest or a Wrath of God up here. That would be awesome. Blood, Winter's Bite, Quiver, Unholy Wind. Oh boy, not a lot of much of anything that I particularly care for. I don't really need. I want Winter's Bite in the green quiver, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I just don't need the single cats, and that helps us align for how we want to load out our arrows later. Now, I always like to get the guys up top first, because that way they can't have that strategic advantage of you from being overhead. Let's get this one monk here, and it doesn't have to always be a headshot. It's nice to be, because that's how we score. I think I alerted the monk. He just fired the monk that's in that. Ooh, nice. I thought there was a monk. Well, I know there was a monk. I think he either has teleported over here or sort of forgot we were here. Nice, there's a blood. Take that and we'll go back at full health. All right, nothing special about this, but I do like to enter that balcony over there, because I just don't want to deal with these monks as I clear out that hallway there. He's either going to forget me or he's going to come visit, so. All right, so we have to start being a little careful here, because we've got that courtyard there, which may... That one again? which may have ghosts. We just don't know. We can always go and take a peek. I don't see a portal there, so I think we're safe from ghosts, but we just don't want to start pulling a whole bunch of stuff out of that courtyard till we're ready. Okay. Yep. I want to get that guy. Oh, there's the portal there. Well, hello. Like I said, good thing for being cautious at that point. We could be going to be a little less risky and get close enough to where the shots on these monks are pretty much guaranteed to kill them, because we're going to have the ghosts coming, of course. Okay. I got 2 monks, and there should be some ghosts coming here. Just keep line of sighting those monks until we are free and clear. Oh boy. So, okay. Let's clear out the rest of these hallways here, and then we'll go do the pit. I also want to get these guys up top. We'll come back and double check over here. Okay. All right, so we're going to go do the pit now. Pits are all about creating safe spaces. So we're going to start in a very small, safe place. I think this is Purgatory. Okay, so we know we've got skeleton knights. I'm pausing to listen for an orphan. If she's close, we want to be pretty aggressive. Okay, so far all melee. And we'll face pull melee until it's time to deal with the ghosts. Keep your ears peeled for the orphan. Okay, so I've got another. Wow. So I've got some ghosts coming, so I want to stay away from the walls where they'll be coming from. Using my ears. Your ears are a very defensive piece. We have an incubus there. We got another ghost. Another ghost. So we're just going to keep working our way through here, little by little, chipping away, pulling. We've got our safe place. We'll face pull. And weapon pull as we need to. Okay, he's coming down the stairs. Oh, blood, don't need it, but it's nice to have handy. Okay, I'm gonna go up top now. Okay, the incubus knows we're here. And that's fine. I want to actually attack him from over there on that side, because I can shoot or he may come visit. They're kind of aggressive at times, and so I can fire in a direction that if I miss, I also have to be aware that he will be firing. Okay, so I want to be here. See, I just missed. If I'd missed into the main body of the room, I would have had the risk of pulling stuff, and that's what I don't want to do. I want to control this. Okay, so let's see what we've got. We've got another incubus there. We've got a knight we can take out. That's fine. He'll actually come to us, that guy. Make sure I have full line of sight on him. And he's not too bad to attack here because if you miss, it's only going into the wall right behind him. So, also the farther away you are with these headshots, the more damage it does. Just keep face pulling. Really didn't want to attack him there. Like I said, because there's no barrier behind him to stop arrows from pulling other things. So, okay, we'll keep face pulling. And back into our safe place. Let's go on up here. I'm going to kill him, and then I want to see what's in that tunnel going that way. Okay. Pull back. A lot of things were pulling there. I thought I heard at least 2 knights and a ghost and that guy. So really all about chipping away at this point. Still have not heard the orphan. Once we hear the orphan, we'll kind of get aggressive on her. I thought I had that ghost coming. That's why I was pausing there. It's in the tunnel. I have a all right. That went pretty well. I know I don't have a ghost over here, so I've got this little line of sight because I got those 2 incubi there. I wanted to make sure I got him. Got another ghost coming. I'm kind of... There we go. So he's line of sighted over there, so I don't have to worry about him. That was a little sketchy for a second because I had that one ghost coming. Now we're free and clear. There's that other ghost that's behind that wall. Headshot to make him pause for a moment while I get the ghost. And all of these things are thought out. None of this is random. Most every shot I take, even the ones I miss, are intentional. Everything's done with intention. Okay, I'm stopping to listen for the orphan. Okay, she's over on the other side over there, and I'm afraid. Okay, she's done. I did burn a couple of Cat 5s, which I'm okay with, but there's so much points involved, really a risk you don't want to take. She was already sparkling. I wasn't sure if she was going to start to ascend. And once she starts to ascend, it's really hard to hit her and bring her back down unless you have something like a Tempest or a Wrath of God, which is why I like to have Wrath of Gods early, because it makes it easy to get the orphans with as little risk as possible. But that went well. And again, it's the risk right now, it's cycle 2, so it's not that great. So we're almost done. We just have that room over there to go. And I'm actually going to... I just face pulled a whole bunch of stuff, so we'll do a little dance here. A little speed shooting. I was going to say, I actually want to go around and come at this from the other side because I have a lot more places to use for shields, walls, for example. And again, it helps me nibble at the edges. I now have this place over here as a safe place, and lots of ghosts, so 3 ghosts incoming. I don't think I have another incubus. All right, well, everybody's coming now. I made that miss. There was an incubus. We really need to make sure we're out of his line of sight because I don't want to. Okay, that's good. I don't want to be distracted by whatever's like that ghost there. Be distracted by whatever's coming at me and having to deal with him. So, but I did. All right, well, I think that's it, though. I took the 1 hit. Oh, hi. That's it. Hopefully we got a blood and we can recoup that. Lots of winner's bites dropping today. All right, so 650. So we're at 175K so far for this run, and we're only in the second zone. We still have another orphan to go. We still got another zone to go, so we should be able to pretty easily make our goal of 250K for sorry, I had to stop and focus. All right, that's so 250K is what I try to get on Purgatory in a cycle. I'm using my ears because I thought there may be some other things left. Anyway, 250K. Try to get 250K on Purgatory, 100K on Paradise Lost, and about 150 on the Abyss. And if I can do that and keep my 500K preferred point per cycle, then I'm pretty happy with that. All right, so that's zone 2. I am at full health, thankfully. What is that? Azure Fury. Okay, now this is an interesting zone. What is that? Holy Wind. Oh, bueno. All right, so this is an interesting map. What I tend to do is take out the monks that are right there, take out the monks that are there, and clear that hallway there, because I want to end up on that platform and kill all the monks that are over there, because I don't like them hanging out there. So I can typically kill these 2, and also these 2 here, don't forget. So we're actually clearing out the hallway right now because our mist pulled everybody in there. I don't really want to shoot those guys over there right now, so let's go over here next. There's an orphan. That changes everything. Okay. I'm being very aggressive because should be enough. Is she gone? Oh, she's dead. Okay. Okay, so I've pulled pretty much everything, so I'm going to find a safe place to deal with everything, which I think is probably going to be this ledge over here. I get right here in this corner. Whoops. Okay, there's a quiver. That's good. That's good because of all the Cat 5s I used up. Okay. So this is exactly what I didn't want to do, is draw those guys, but let's see if I can burn them down remotely. Okay. Okay, and he came to play, so that's good. That worked out, and I knew he was gone as soon as I saw him standing on the edge there. So, okay, let's go ahead and reload our Cat 5s because I'm probably not going to need to use them anymore. Let's do a little distance shooting on these monks here for points. I pulled all the ones behind too, and that's okay. That wildfire placard was throwing me off as far as aim goes a little bit. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. What if I've got, I think everybody else is quieted down. Okay. So let's just work our way through this normally. Okay, I've got red monks. Do y'all know the difference between the monks and what the colors of their robes mean? So the brown monks are your standard monks, and they're pretty accurate and shoot at a pretty consistent pace. The farther along in cycles you get, the more accurate, the quicker they shoot. The white monks are extremely fast in their attacks. Later on, they hardly even take time to set up when they teleport and they're already firing. The red monks are like laser firing. When they shoot, there's no arc to the arrow. It's a straight line, and it's very accurate, and it's very deadly because you can't really see it coming. And of course, the black monks shoot 5 arrows at a time. Okay. Drama queen. Don't forget to use your shield. It actually does work. That was nice of him to move a little farther away to give me some extra points for distance. Let's finish these up. Okay. So I think this zone is done. We're ready to start in on the cathedral. Now, again, notice we have not had a Tempest drop or a Wrath of God drop. Would love to see one of those at some point. Maybe we'll get one of them from Anakim. Always look at that shelf right up there. It's very, very frequent that there's a guy sitting up there. You may not notice him, and he will hit you. I'm just stopping for a minute to see if I pulled anything else. I'm actually not carrying on this guy whether or not I pull, because I want to start pulling. This is the best safe place here in the cathedral because you can line of sight pretty much everything from this corner and just have this very small area to defend. So if I pull extra stuff here, I'm perfectly happy doing that. And maybe everybody up top. Nope. Oh, hi. I heard somebody drawing. I think it may have been him. I think I just pulled everything. I'm going to run back to my safe place and see what happens. Now that long jump often will confuse them. They can't calculate where I've moved to. Seems to be the case. Which is fine. This is also nice because it's like a kill tunnel. They have to come through that door. At least the melee guys do. And so it controls their angle and line of attack. Right, wildfire, no. So this is the last of the upstairs guys. Okay. All right, upstairs is clear. Still at full health, which is good. How are we looking point-wise? 717. I think I have almost made my 250K mark. 20 you? A lot of folks at the lower cycles will work the room for points with Anakin. I don't tend to do that. But you can. Nothing's stopping you from doing that. Also, it's good practice for later cycles when you're snow globing and stuff to kill Anakin. Surprised there wasn't a knight down here. No knights. All right. So Anakin on the early cycles is super easy as long as you have your cataclysms. If you have cataclysms, you can burn them down very, very fast. So, do I need health? I do not. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump down right to the foot of his stairs down there, right there. And he's going to turn around and we're going to hit him in the face with a Winter's Bite. And that'll start him with ticking damage up to, I believe, a quarter of his damage. Then I'm just going to load him up with Cat 5 till he dies. And it should be very quickly, maybe 10 seconds. Ready? Jump down. You don't want to get too close because he's got that aura. Winter's Bite to the face. I always try to get headshots when I'm shooting the cataclysms as well. And I'm shooting rather slow intentionally. Oops. I let that go on a little long. If I had done my normal Winter's Bite, Curse, and Quiver, well, we'll use the Quiver for replenish our Cat 5s, and we certainly did not get a Tempest, which we would really like to see before we get to Gabriel. All right. So yeah, I was intentionally shooting slow to show you the effects of what was going on, but normally I would have been rapid firing and burned him down. All right, what did we get? 726. So that is exactly 251K. That is right on target with where we like to be for lower cycle scoring, and that's great. So our goal in Paradise Lost will be to get 100K. All right, let's go back to Sanctuary and see where we are in the leaderboard, just out of curiosity. So I think I was, 3-something? 375? 270. All right. Cool beans. Well, everybody, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you guys as always. Thanks for the new subs. And thanks for sticking with me. I know this can get pretty tedious. That's why I'm trying to step the game up a little bit as far as my instructional stuff. But, as always, I love all you guys. This is such a great community, and I always appreciate you coming to share this time with me. On that note, we'll see you next time. Bye now.